ప్రభుత్వేతర సంస్థలు అనేక విభాగాల్లో రాజనగరం ISTS మహిళా ఇంజనీరింగ్ కళాశాలను ఉత్తమ కళాశాలగా గుర్తించడం ఎంతో గర్వకారణంగా ఉందన్నారు చైర్మన్ కె ఉపేందర్ రెడ్డి. కోవిడ్ సమయంలో వర్చువల్ నాలెడ్జ్ డెలివరీ అత్యుత్తమ పనితీరు కనబర్చినందుకు గాను రీసెర్చ్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ ప్రైవేట్ లిమిటెడ్ వారు ISTS ను ఉత్తమ విద్యా సంస్థగా ఎంపిక చేయడం జరిగింది. కేంద్రం ప్రతిష్టాత్మకంగా మినిస్ట్రీ ఆఫ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ తో కలిసి నిర్వహించిన ఈచ్ వన్ రీచ్ వన్ కోవిడ్ మెషిన్ ISTS చేసిన సేవలను గుర్తించి ప్రత్యేక పురస్కారాలను అందజేసిందని, ఇది సామాజిక బాధ్యతను మరింత పెంచిందని తెలియజేశారు. వైస్ చైర్పర్సన్ శ్రీమతి వి అనుషారెడ్డి, కళాశాల ప్రిన్సిపల్ డాక్టర్ సుబ్రహ్మణ్యం, డీన్ డాక్టర్ వెంకట్, అన్ని విభాగాల అధిపతులు, ట్రైనింగ్ అండ్ ప్లేస్మెంట్ ఆఫీసర్ సిబ్బందితో పాటు విద్యార్థినులు చేసిన కృషి ఫలితాల గుర్తింపే అని అన్నారు.
Well, just to give a introduction, I started researching, I should say, at the age of 5. My mother was an engineer and herself, she was a telecom engineer in the olden days. My father was a chemical engineer. So having been in the scientific background, maybe it is not, because my other two brothers, they have nothing to do with science. So it may not be hereditary, but still, it was all started because of the sense of enquiry that my dad used to give me every time, and my mom too. Every time keep asking questions rather than the kids who ask questions to the parents. So it is the sense of enquiry that actually is the beginning of research.
Fundamentally, as a nation, we are now at the cusp of tremendous change. And the change is happening in different ways. One aspect, of course, is through government policy. A very different vision is being offered as we move into the 21st century. And at the same time, we're also seeing changes in the nature of technology, in the rise of edtech unicorns and things that we would never have really imagined. And of course, one of the challenges that we often were concerned about, I'll allude to that again in the talk, is about whether these changes are opening the doors for both excellence but also access. Is it, are these changes working in a manner that it takes everybody along, or are we once again going to create a situation where some people do better and many others fall behind?
With NEP, we look at global in outlook, local in context. A whole lot of possibilities for any policy, wherever we initiate, a whole lot of transition, whole lot of refinement on the way. It will happen. It is a combined effort, it's a consensus, it's a shared vision. Everybody has to offer. It will evolve. Like predecessors, these aspects also will enrich the overall academics. Today, in the morning, I was just looking at what is the possibility of topics to be discussed with such luminaries. You're all achievers, you're all leadership representing your own institution. I am lucky to be part of such great organization. I represent Adi Chunchanagiri Shikshana Trust.
Actually, every day we are using science and technology, knowingly or unknowingly. Actually, the very good writer and physicist, he was mentioning, every day we are breathing atoms through air by Feynman. Actually, the simulation of the universe and the new innovations will be taking place in the nature, will be knowing or known. Actually, science is a collection of facts, and also, actually, earlier speakers were also mentioning the asking questions and also finding solutions. And actually, one child is asking, actually, if we knew the speed of light.
So far from the morning, I have been hearing quite many speakers, especially talking about the research. Dr. Raja sir has talked about the research, how it should start from when you are a kid. research is not something that can be actually taught. It has to come. It has to come from before, and it is the duty of the parents to inculcate the habit, a researching habit into it. That can come only by acclimatizing with the environment where they are in. So that is one. And then even Dr. Rajiv Gowda sir talked about NEB 2020. Yeah, there were some fallouts and which is being corrected, and then we are moving on. Now I'll go into the details of this value chain. And value chain encompasses almost everything. And in a nutshell, I'll try to, though it is a very small duration for me to cover up on the entire value chain, I'll try to give the glimpse of what exactly it encompasses of.